Hello guys, this is me Rishabh Dhanuka. You guys probably know me from my past videos and obviously from my channel's name probably. So I'm here and I'm gonna talk about a game. It's called Mixtape. You guys know about this game. You guys heard about this game a lot, and there's been a lot of controversy regarding this game. So I might address this controversy because I played this game fairly on Twitch. Like I would say I have a decent hours on Twitch. Hold on, let me pull up my Twitch and I'm gonna show you guys of how much bloody hours I spend on this stupid game. I'm calling this stupid because like it has some elements that piss me off really bad. Like it just pisses me off. So if you go somewhere on my Twitch, like probably there's some playlist that will mixtape. So mixtape over here. Okay, so how much I played 4 hours 45 minutes, and at that time I was like dozing off for 1 hour because I was so fucking tired playing this, and I was like, I just took a bloody nap for 1 hour. But okay, I played mixtape, and one stream I ended it. So I played for around like 3 hours 45 minutes approximately, and I wanted to know more about mixtape. So I asked Google, and Google said mixtape is an adventure game and a narrative-driven walking simulator that heavily leans into music, coming of age, interactive storytelling genre. So if you guys don't know coming of age movies, it was really popular in the early 2000s where you see this I mean it's still popular these days, but like I'm not interested in it anymore. I used to watch these goofy movies back when I was younger, and it was fun, it was interesting for me, especially because I could relate to that age as well. And it was a fictional movie of me, what I like. Some of them were realistic in the sense that they showed real life problems, whereas some were just fantasy fictions of coming of age kind of movies where you could be free, you have independence, the world is a beautiful place kind of shit. Like, and this movie does have problems, but it does have a very cliche ending. I don't know if you really want to play this game if I search balders for you, but yeah. So there are three people, there are three homies. One is a music junkie, one is a daughter of a cop that wants to rebel, and the one I didn't know even know who, if he has. I mean, I think we see his mom. His mom is a heavy drinker, and his father left her or something. Something happened with his father. I don't exactly remember what happened with his father. So yeah, I know the girl's mom died, and she has a sister and a father. That's it, I think. I mean, I kind of forgot the plot story, but that's the like. It's been a while since I played it, so that's that. So that's basically the base premise of this elaborated story, right? So that's so you are in this scene where you are three different people, but you guys connect. Like obviously the two people, the guy and the first girl, the main protagonist, connect over music because they are hardcore music fans. Like I think me main protagonist, I think her name is Stacy. I don't know what her name is, to be honest. I kind of forgot that as well. Her name is something. I think it's Stacy, whatever. So girl A, I'll just call her girl A. So girl A, what's it called, is a hardcore music fan, and she judges people based on their music choices, which is messed up. And that's the reason that this game pisses me off more than anything. Okay, you can have a bad story, you can have a goofy ass story, you can have anything in the world, but at least make the characters lovable, like in some capacity. I'm not one of those guys that like girls that shit on other people. Like I don't want a boss bitch. I want a normal human being that has human feelings. All right, women like that who are like who try to act superior and shit like that really piss me off too much. Like I don't want a boss bitch kind of personality. I want a person that is human. Okay, you act like a human. Okay, you're nice to nice people, shit to shit people, and like just be a human being. Just have human feelings, and like don't be a narcissistic bitch. But okay, this person, she is, I feel like she's been, I don't know the psychological definition of narcissistic person, but in my opinion she feels narcissistic in the sense that she wants things to be done her way. She wants to go to a university, so she ditches this road trip. She wants to have things happen in a certain way, so she get fights with her friends. And even when she wants to protect the girl, she wants to do it on her own accord. Like she wants to do it because she wants to save her. Like everything is about her and her. And I think that's the main thing that makes the game shitty for me. Like I feel like that woman, that girl is narcissistic in some capacity. I mean, when she's trying to protect her friends and do that shit, I mean, in that capacity, I don't mind being thing. The main plot, like her being selfish in the sense she wants to protect somebody, like she wants to do a good deed. A good deed is a good deed nonetheless. So that's that. But the main and the songs are pretty good. Although I'm not the person that I'm not from that era, so I I also that genre is not my favorite genre, so I've not listened to a lot of songs. But I really discovered new good interesting songs, and I went to Spotify and I opened the mixtape playlist, game playlist, and I started listening to their songs, the person's and the artist songs. So that's that. So I was a fan of the songs and the way they use the songs to like as I've said in my other videos. If you go check out my Rishabh Dhanuka channel where I react to songs and music, I say that if you have a visual impression of the songs hit differently, especially with games like I would say Dispatch, where there was a song by Bershi called Radio, and this song really like hit with me really good. Like the song along with the scene that it was implemented in the game Dispatch really hit hard. So I like when a song expresses the scene very well. And there are some goofy cool moments that I like about this game mixtape, but overall I feel like this main protagonist is too annoying for me. And the main guy has no character, and only these two girls are the people that have some kind of personality, although I don't like their kind of personality. Like okay, some elements I can understand, like when you're suppressed for too long, you try to express yourself and you try to rebel like a teenager. Okay, you're not gonna knife fight with your father, but like you're a rebellious teenager and all that shit. But I think like main protagonist, the girl, she has a very cooperative father and all that shit, but she still in her you can feel a sense of like anger or like distaste for this world. Like bro, you have the most well like most settled family of all time, and you are like financially very stable. Obviously she's not as rich as the cop kid like the other woman, but she is well off and she has all the things that a father can give, and her father is very cooperative. She for some reason shouts at the father in the middle of something, like when her father asks her something. Like her family seems very cooperative, and she just feels like a bitch trying to act selfish and like tries to act like the MC of every story kind of shit, which kind of pisses me off really bad. Like as a teenager, I can understand you develop some kind of feeling of rebellion in rebel of something that has been unjust in your life. But when you have a very chill life, okay, maybe you want chaos in your life, maybe you want fun in your life, but when you're getting provided everything in your life, at least be cooperative of something. Like they're not one of those Christian families that are telling you, oh, don't drink, don't smoke. His family is her family is pretty chill, and she has developed this narcissistic character of everything being about herself, and that really pisses me off. And yes, this game is more interactive than the other story games. Okay, so I'm going to explain you how the things work, how the boundaries are crossed between video games to movies. There are certain games called FMVs, full motion videos, or full motion video games, whatever you're going to call it, where it's a full movie interactive in sense, like you can select the choices that you want to take. Or there are certain movies which have more elements of interaction. Like I would say there's some Chinese games where the movie has more than something. Like you can actually click on some places, interact with them, and that can affect the story as well. So first of all, the multi choices are really good, and it's an interactive movie, so you can choose choices and have multiple endings. That's also good. And some games add an extra feature of the interactivity of touching other stuff, investigating and stuff, mostly detective games and stuff like that, which adds more element and more character to the in movie itself, which is pretty good. Then there are visual novel kind of games. I asked ChatGPT if this mixtape is a visual novel, and they said no, it's not a visual novel. It's a walking simulator because you can actually walk through it, and that's the game part of it. But I feel like even as a walking simulator, even as what's it called, a game or like a story driven game, Its story is not. It's a story kind of resembles one of those teen drama Netflix movies that you watch on the weekend, and you just buy the Netflix subscription, and so you're not paying a full price for the movie. You're just watching it and enjoying it and having fun. So in that capacity, it's not a really good story-driven game. So it's not a 10 or 10 for me. It's definitely a 5 or 6. Like it's okay or it's good in some capacity, like especially with the songs and stuff. But I don't feel like it's a 10 on 10 in any drill. Like if you're talking about games that are built on friendships and stuff, there are games like Until Then, bro. Like that game is solid, bro. That psychological elements, the pixel graphics, the design, the visuals, it's like mind blowing. Like I can't even express how good the game was Until Then. Then there are games like if I'm going to talk about more games, because like Until Then was a visual novel. Then there's a game called Troublemaker, which is about Indonesian kid who is frustrated with his life and wants to get into music, and also he wants to rebel because he feel like his stepfather is controlling him too much. So there's an element of that as well. So it's more of a game, although the graphics are not too good, or not as good as how it's a mixtape. The story is amazing, and I really like the story for Troublemaker. And this Troublemaker 2 had improved the graphics and also added English dub to it, which was the core problem that I had with the first game, that it was not English, it was Indonesian. And Until Then is a Filipino game, so it's also not an English game, but it's a pretty good game. Then I think I've played other few games as well, but I cannot like remember on top of my head. If you want to go for English games, Bully is also a good game, where Bully talks about the high school drama and like the politics that goes in high schools, and like boarding schools to be precise, not exactly high school, but boarding schools. Then there are multiple games that express this teen drama way better than Mixtape. I'm not getting all the games on top of my head, like I'm not remembering them, but there are plenty of games that work on this psychology, art style, and all that stuff. So I would say Mixtape's art style is average. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just average. Mixtape story writing average. Music great. Uh, Graphics good, but not, the game is not optimized. Okay, this is just a walking fucking simulator with cartoony art style, and I cannot even play the game on high while I'm streaming. Like this is so fucking unoptimized. I don't know what fucking engine this was made in. I think this was Unity, I think, as far as I remember, but whatever. So that's the main problem I had, and that's my opinion about this game. And people are talking about, oh, this is a fake indie game. The person that made the game or produced the game is the daughter of the Oracle and stuff like that. So I don't give a shit about those things. If it's a well made game, if it's a fun game at an affordable fucking price, I don't give a shit who developed it, what happened, what this was fake indie game, whatever. I am a gamer. For me, that matters is a video game. And if it delivers what it promises, I don't care about the politics behind it. I'm just an average gamer guy who wants to get away and from his normal stupid life and play in this virtual world of video games. And if I find this virtual world interesting, I'm gonna get hooked into it. I liked Pal World. I like Arc Raiders. I like exploring stuff. So that's that. So do let me know in the comment section below what's your opinion about Mixtape. Do you agree with my pointers on Mixtape? Do you agree with my pointers on other games as well? And see, this is the thing. When reviewers create an environment where they're trying to manipulate players into games, like overhyping or overselling a game, it creates a very bad taste in their mouth for the gamers, and then they rebel in ways that I don't really like. Like they hating on new projects, they hating on everything and nitpicking anything, everything on other video games. They start harassing the developers. They start harassing other people who are into game development, game testing, or game journalism. And this creates an environment of hate. Like people, gamers who want to rebel against these big corporations and big journalist organizations, they rebel in certain ways that are unpleasing and undesired in the gaming industry. Gaming should be about having fun, interacting with new people, mostly like meeting new people, building a community. It should not be built on hatred and despise and despair. So this environment that is created is I think gamers are and game journalists and game developers are equal. Each person, each I would say group is equally responsible for creating this harsh and unpleasant environment. So yeah, I think we should all just chill out and enjoy video games. As always, this is me, Rishabh Dhanuka, and thank you for watching this video on Rishabh Dhanuka Gaming. If you like this video, click this like button, subscribe to the channel. If I become active, you will see more videos about me from me. But yeah, I cannot make any promises as of now, depending on my schedule. So yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, stay safe, and we'll meet you in the next video. Till then, peace.